Okay, Terry.
Good morning, everyone. This is Biz Chicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today is Coffee Thoughts. We're here today with my co-host, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva, and I'm Terralina from California Cover Ups, and we're the Biz Chicks. So sit back, relax, get ready to hydrate. We're getting ready to blow your mind with some easy things to do to help you build your business better. How you doing this morning, Francine? We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the We are broadcasting today on several platforms.
Hey, Terry. How?
And so our tech team is back there working those boards. Thank you so much, Francine. How you doing this morning? I don't know if she can hear me, but today we're going to be talking about planning. What's it really take to get your life planned so that you can do business better? To get your business life planned better also. So if you were on the call this morning, we do a mastermind call every Monday morning. You will be familiar with this topic. So we may be asking you questions, and we'd love for you to participate by asking questions of us and helping us when we ask questions of you. So this is going to be a back and forth conversation today. Are we in position? I know one thing. I started this morning with an echo, and I don't hear it anymore. So I'm excited about that. So if you're watching, would you please put in the chat, what is your favorite beverage? I'm drinking Constant Comment tea. I love it. I love Constant Comment tea. It's my beverage of choice. Do you prefer coffee or do you prefer tea? Let us know in the chat. Thank you so much.
Okay. Terry, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. And my echo is a lot lower.
Okay, that's good. They probably cannot hear me because I muted my microphone over on. I muted my microphone over on Ecamm.
Okay,
so
well, Rue is in here, and Danette, and Rachel Hall. Michelle Hall is in here. How you doing this morning, Danette? Hey, and Alfredo has joined us.
Yes, I am playing with stuff over here, and bear with us. It's Monday. I thought I would try a new trick. We are definitely live on YouTube without any.
Where you guys? We're on StreamYard, Alfredo, and you can also see us over on YouTube. Francine's streaming us over there today, and that's what we're playing with right now.
Yeah, we're on YouTube, and I'm also I want to change something in the eCam. So if you're on Facebook, stand by because you're going to get another link.
Oh,
I think because ask them, can they hear me talking? Because I turned my mic off.
okay, guys, can you hear Francine this morning? Please put a
Anybody
yes
on
in the
Facebook?
chat if you can hear her. Who is Shannon Griffin?
Somebody new. That's okay.
Alfred's putting it. Terrell is watching. Terrell, if you can hear Francine, would you please put a yes in the chat? And anyone else who can hear her? Fran, you want to say something? Like, good morning to
Yeah.
our
Good morning. Good morning. We're playing today in the sandbox. Everybody. I thought it best we try to move our YouTube numbers up a little bit. So we are definitely live on YouTube right now at bizchicks.live. If you go there, it'll take you directly to the show. I wanted to see how everything is looking over there, but I also wanted to run on Facebook. So that's what we're doing right now, just having fun, playing in the sandbox.
So if you can hear, if you just heard what Francine said, she says, okay. Danette says, no, I can't hear Francine. No one can hear you, Fran.
Okay, because I turned my mic off because it was echoing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So let me see what I shall do.
Our tech diva is in the sandbox and we're at her mercy. Guys, let me ask you this.
Okay.
While we are playing around with the video, and that is, have you really started working on your plan? And what are some of the ways we can improve planning in our businesses? One of the things that came up this morning was, when we do something, do we ever really make a checklist? And, checklists seem so simple that I think it's something that we overlook. Alfredo says he doesn't see you on Facebook.
Doesn't see me?
He says, he doesn't hear you.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, that's interesting.
Mhm.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to.
Theo is in the house.
Theo?
Yes,
Oh my
Theo.
gosh.
Theo, we love you. We missed you, man. It is so good to see you back.
Okay, tell me if you can hear me now.
Alfredo is saying you need to mute a tab or something.
Okay. Thanks, Alfredo.
That's better. I don't hear an echo. Now I'm echoing.
And you don't hear an echo.
So let me close my Facebook tab. See if
No, that's probably not Terry.
Okay. How you doing this morning? Darlene is in. Oh, and Danette says, yes, she thinks a checklist is necessary. Yeah, but she still can't hear you, friend. Yeah, you know how I know a checklist is necessary? Danette, is because we did a workshop this weekend, and one of the most minor things really disrupted the communication with our participants online, and that was that I forgot to press the go live button. Are you ready for that? And we're on here every day. And you would think that something as simple as pressing go live is just intuitive. Yes. He said, I wish they worked the what is this? What are you saying, Alfredo? I wish they worked the multicasting I worked out. Okay. So Alfredo's saying he solved our problem if we would just use the system.
Yes, I am going to work something out right now.
Okay. So Maureen, thank you for tuning in. So let me ask you guys, what sort of checklist have you put together? Can you tell me in the chat what you have a checklist for? Whether it's personal or whether it's for business. If you want to share personal stuff. But we all need checklists for things, and we may not have to reinvent the wheel if you've already created a checklist for that. How about that?
And we'd love for you to participate by asking questions of us and
Danette,
helping us
here's
when
your
we
friend.
do.
And
This is going to be a back
you'll pop back in a second. Thea, we really missed you. Please do come back.
in position.
Yeah.
I know one thing. I started this morning with an echo, and I don't hear it anymore. So I'm excited about that.
And Danette says she can hear you now. So
So if you're watching,
yep. And here's Robin.
would you
How you
please
doing,
put in the
Robin?
chat? I'm drinking Constant Comment tea. I love it.
Are you
I
playing?
love Constant Comment. It's my beverage of choice. Do
I
you
now
prefer
hear my
coffee or do you prefer tea?
recording from earlier. Fran, do you
Let
want
us know in the chat. Thank you so much. So much.
to?
Okay.
This is what
Can
happens
you hear
when
me
you let,
okay?
Yeah, I can
when
hear
you
you
let
fine.
people go in the lab. See that? We are now just mercy.
Okay.
You know what? It's also nice
They
to have
probably
a
cannot
fantastic
because I
producer,
muted my
and that's what
microphone
Fran Food is. Maureen says yes. There's a slight
I
echo.
muted my microphone over on Ecamm.
Okay,
So
well, Rue is in here, and Danette, and Rachel.
Oh, Maureen, your favorite beverage is tea? Yeah, mine too.
Danette.
Love
Alfredo
it.
has joined us.
And I'm actually
yes, I am
hydrating also with water.
And bear with us. It's Monday. I thought I would try a new trick. We
Are
are
you guys
definitely
hearing
live
this? See, we can hear all of that replay going on in the background here.
You can also see us over on YouTube. Francine's streaming us over today, and that's what we're playing with right now.
Yeah, we're on YouTube, and I'm also
Yes, Terrell,
I
thank
want to
you.
change something in the Ecamm. So if you're on Facebook, stand by because you're going to get another link.
Oh,
I think because
What?
can they hear me talking? Because I turned my mic on.
Yes,
okay, guys, can you hear Francine
Yes.
this morning?
our broadcast just got interrupted.
Please put it in
Anybody on
the
Facebook?
chat if you can hear her. Who is she?
No, we have a black
black screen
on Facebook.
on Facebook.
Dean Hackney was in here. Robin Robinson. And several others.
Okay, can you hear me, Terry?
I can hear you.
I hear you.
And at
Okay,
the end, they
so-
can hear you too. And you see
too.
Alfred's talking to us over here in the chat.
In the chat.
On YouTube?
On StreamYard, I can see the chat from. I guess that chat is.
That's YouTube. That's
Oh, okay.
YouTube.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so let me move this back over here. All right. Alfredo, how's that? That should be a little better because there was a tab open like he said. And now I don't have that tab open any longer. Okay, so let's continue the conversation. You were talking about checklists and things of that nature.
Facebook?
On Facebook?
It's back up. Just you'll have to see it over. It's not going to be in the chat for StreamYard. It's over in YouTube.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Now, okay.
I'm just trying
Anyway,
to
I
see
see
if
the
we're
Facebook.
on Facebook.
Yes, we are. You'll need to refresh your page.
Okay, let me sign out and come back in
Not now. Just refresh.
because I'm on my my iPad. Oh, there it
Okay,
is.
so my apologies. I think we were doing okay, but in order for me to have that window open to pick up what you needed, we were not
It keeps
seeing what we needed.
it keeps turning it off. I don't know why. Okay, let me go here. Okay. Wow. Okay. Keeps kicking me off on my iPad. I'll try my phone.
Well, anyway, Alfredo, thank you. At 8:23, there's still an echo. There shouldn't be an echo because we don't have anything else on. I turned off.
Me off on my iPad. I'll try my phone.
Okay, let's see. Let me check the microphone
Okay,
here.
because I need to be able to at least see the chat.
Okay, so there's two people still with us. We apologize for the little bit of a mix-up. Appreciate your patience with us, but I wanted to. I'm trying to make sure that I can cover all of our platforms, and anyway, we are there. Alfredo, you can come in and tell us how to do. You can be our guest today if you like. So I'll send you a link and you can come sit down and then tell me what I need to do, and I can push some buttons.
Hello.
Yeah, because Alfredo has all the tools, for multicasting.
How are you this morning, Christy? And Dean is back.
Good morning, everybody.
And
Welcome back,
teachers,
everybody.
and teaching technology grant. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
We thank you for
Okay,
your patience. So the chat that they are seeing on the screen is running over on YouTube. Is that correct?
Yes, that is YouTube. We are live on YouTube, and I'm just broadcasting it from YouTube through Ecamm.
Hi,
And
Angela.
Alfredo was going to come in here and teach me what I need to do about this. So I'm going to have him do that. Yep. That was fun.
Okay. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That was
Hi, Jeanette.
the
Jeanette
audio.
is back. Jeanette found us again
Audio being,
over here on Facebook.
Yep, Alfredo, stand by. I'm going to send it to your messenger.
Angela, how are things going at the Workflow Lounge?
She was over there on.
She's over here on, I believe, Facebook. Because
Yeah, she's on Facebook.
I see the Facebook chat on the left, and I see the YouTube chat on my right. So
right, she was on YouTube at one point. So for you YouTube users, we would really like it a lot if you all would go over and like our page.
Oh, good.
And or subscribe to our page. Yeah, that's a better way of saying it. Subscribe to the page if you like, and then live. Go.
Okay, so Dean is
there.
saying he only has a one-sided conversation on Facebook. He only hears one of us. Okay.
Okay, that's. Let me check and find out why. Who is he hearing?
Which one of us are you hearing, Dean? And then Raven has joined us. How you doing, Raven?
Hey, Raven. Let's see. Let me find out why we're only hearing source.
And Angela says the YouTube sound was reverberating.
Okay. Now, I think you all should hear me now because I have my mic muted. So now you should be able to hear me okay.
Is that better, Dean? Can you hear her now? If you guys can hear Francine over on YouTube, please put a yes in the chat.
Everybody should be hearing me okay now.
And can you
Because my mic
hear
muted.
Francine now? Yes, Angela says she can hear you. Good. Okay. Now,
Okay, good.
okay. Raven says she hears us both now. Hey, Raven.
Okay, that would help if you unmute the mic. Okay.
Okay. All right. There you go. So Angela
Now we
says,
are.
yes, we're better. So we were going to talk about planning.
Yeah.
And my question to you was this planned?
There was an idea. So let's take this as a teachable moment.
Yes.
There was an idea because last week I had the thought of we are not reaching the YouTube audience the way that I needed to reach the YouTube audience. And so I know that StreamYard goes both to YouTube and it goes to Facebook.
Correct.
And so I would like to figure out how to make it go. And I'm like, okay, Monday, I'm just going to set it all up and just do it. But there wasn't a sit down and have a planning session on how to make it come out right. Meaning walk through the steps or the possible things that could happen or go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that did not happen. And so thus there was not a plan. Gosh. Not a plan that was not a well thought out plan.
Well, how about this?
And
Not
we got
a plan that your partner was
no, not at all. And I'm bringing Alfredo in.
Okay, Al.
Because he's going to help us work this out. Because today we're talking about plans, and you need to have a plan to make things.
And one of the things we said to make things go smoothly is a checklist.
So yeah, and you know what I thought about when we were talking about checklist.
Hi, ladies.
You know what I thought about?
Hi, ladies.
Hey, Alfredo. You know what I thought about?
But I'm going to mute myself.
And I'm just getting little pop-ups here from somewhere, and I don't know where that came from.
Dean says there is a difference in delay on what you see on the screen as you share screen in the here. In the live stream.
Okay, because there's Facebook always has a delay anyway, and I don't know where that creative thing popped up at. That's weird. So Alfredo's coming in here to tell us how we can multi-stream a little bit better, and so Alfredo, take it away.
Yes, ma'am. Let's go through the steps of multicasting. As you can see, there are several steps that you need to consider. Now, this is a overview of just a PowerPoint slide of what you can do to multicast. Now, this one is the steps to multicast to Twitch, Periscope, and YouTube. That's 3 locations. That's really difficult to do 3. 2 is even easier. It's just easier. But I managed to multicast into 3 locations. Let me double check.
Okay, wait, Alfredo.
Yes.
We want baby steps, so give me 2.
We will. The first step, you guys already have it down. You turn your equipment on. That's the first step. Okay.
First step, turn the equipment on. Got that. Next.
Now let's consider the encoding software that you're using. What encoding software are you using?
I'm not using any encoding software at all.
You said you're using Ecamm.
Well, I have Ecamm over there, but I'm on StreamYard right now. So we started with StreamYard.
StreamYard is a web-based encoder. Yes, that is correct.
Okay, so we started with StreamYard because we want this to be really easy for people. Mm-hmm. And so we did StreamYard, and now I want to take whatever I'm putting on StreamYard and move it over to Facebook. So what's the next step for that?
So you're broadcasting StreamYard to YouTube, correct?
Correct.
The next step, if you want to broadcast to Facebook, is like I said, is you need an encoder, which Ecamm comes into play.
Okay, great. Okay, so then what do I need next? We got Ecamm. I got Ecamm over here on the side.
Now this is where it gets tricky. Once you start going live, you have to consider the audio sources that you're capturing from.
Okay.
Do you want me to go into more detail about the audio sources, what that means?
No, not necessarily. I think I understand. We need to pick which audio we're going to use for the live. Is that correct?
Yes, you have two audio sources that's going. That's the YouTube one, which StreamYard handles. Now you have to take what's being captured in the StreamYard dashboard, take that and stream it to Facebook.
Okay, cool. So to do that, I do what?
Ecamm should be able to capture the desktop audio.
Yes, it does.
Yes, so you use Ecamm to not only capture the audio of the caster, but also the audio of the group.
Correct. Okay, so that's checked. Those two are done.
Mm-hmm.
Now what?
Now to avoid echoing, because that's the problem you guys I notice you having, is you want to monitor the chat, but you don't have to monitor the video. So you can pause the video or mute the video. That's a step that people forget to do.
Okay, mute the video where?
Now, if you're trying to monitor the chat on YouTube, there's a pause button in the lower left corner of YouTube.
Okay. Okay. See, I don't have any of those up. I only have StreamYard and Ecamm. But if I had the YouTube video, if I had YouTube up, or if I were monitoring, say, what I was doing before was running Facebook through Safari, so that we could see better. And so I should have muted the video on Safari, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. I shall try that again later on.
And once you get down the steps, write them in the document form like I did. Of course, this is more of a PowerPoint presentation. And these are the steps to go live via Twitch, Periscope, YouTube, but I'm using a different encoder called OBS. And
exactly. And that is for high school people that are going live.
Yes.
That's the high school class people. We're trying to keep the what is it called? The kindergarten. We are in the kindergarten class right now.
I see.
Yeah, we are not trying to be deep. Okay. So steps to multicast. Okay.
Hi, Eileen. How you doing?
Okay, so Alfredo, we appreciate that, and we're going to make sure that we implement some of these things, because I definitely didn't want to leave out the YouTube audience, right now all we want to do is YouTube and Facebook. So I am going to take that into consideration on Wednesday, because we're going to do this again on Wednesday. So thank you for coming and helping us out. You can stay right there if you like.
I could stay here.
We're talking about planning. And after planning, tracking and measurement. Okay, so back to task. Now I think everything is settled down. But planning, having a succinct plan. We were talking earlier that we had a couple of people who were, they were working on something. They wanted to do a landing page, but there really wasn't a plan for the landing page. You know what I mean? It was, okay, I want to do a landing page, but why do you want to do a landing page? What are you going to say on the landing page? What are you going to offer on the landing page? And why would the people come to the landing? All of that needed to be asked up front. That all needed to be planned out before you sit down and create a landing page. What visuals are you going to use? What copy, when we say copy, what text, what are you going to put on this landing page? You know, what are you going to say to draw the people in? And it dawned on me, if you don't have all that stuff up front, if you don't have that straightened out up front, it is going to be a very difficult, frustrating, and non-productive, what's the word I want to use? Endeavor. Because it wasn't planned out ahead of time, and you will get frustrated with the process because you didn't have a plan. You didn't have a plan. Oh, okay. You want me to take you out the chair, Alfredo? Okay. So you didn't have a plan, and now you're frustrated. And that's not cool. Terry, you got something to add?
No, I was looking over here on the YouTube chat, and it says Terralina is still reverberating. So I don't know if that's still true.
That was a while back. Check
Angela.
the time. Check the time. Check
Yeah, I
the
see
time.
the time over there. I'm just checking in. And then Theo.
No, I meant it said at 8:31.
Yeah. Theo
Okay,
is
so-
over here on Facebook. How you doing? Welcome back. Happy President's Day. He says he's off for the holiday.
Oh, good.
I think a lot of people were off for the holiday.
Yeah, and we appreciate you, coming in and spending some time with us. Want to say hi, Theo. Was thinking about you the other day.
Hi.
Is this your plan?
Well, it's not a fleshed out plan, but it is an overview of live streaming setup packages that I've been working on to help not only churches, home, remote, or businesses. So it's just an overview. So far, I've had a couple of people approach me about helping them set up their live streams, but this is just an overview of. I don't know if I can zoom it in closer, but it's really tiny. I'm sorry. Oh, there
No,
you go.
that's okay. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
So that's actually, but you have the beginnings of a plan.
Yes.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
That's what we're stressing right now, because you will be stressed out without a plan.
Right.
When you wing it,
So
you will be stressed out.
So for the YouTube plan, for example, you guys go on YouTube. I only have 2 lines that I need to review, and that's it's a start. For Twitch, it's another platform. It's a little bit more ideas of what to do in terms of shows for Twitch.
Okay, so let's talk about that for a second. You know, in your whatever you're doing, you know that there's certain things that have to be done. So you took the time to figure out the steps that you're going to need to work on for Twitch. I'm asking the people in the audience, have you taken the time to figure out the steps that you need to do to get a landing page, to set up for your next event, to prepare the course that you want to prepare? Because a lot of times you can do like I did, had an idea and just start working on it. And the people who are following you get frustrated because you had no plan. You just jumped in the plane and took off without a check sheet or a plan. So what can you do today, since it's Monday and you have the time off and you are business owners and you're building your business? What can you do today to set up a plan? And we talked about it. Faith demands a plan. Everything demands a plan. Your money demands a plan. Your health demands a plan. everything demands a plan, but yet sometimes we don't think we should have a plan. And then we also talked about tracking and measurements. The question was, well, I don't see that I've made any progress anywhere. Why should I keep doing this and I don't see the progress? And we talked about you don't see progress because you haven't tracked progress. Today, I got notifications on some of the pages I helped put together, and it had so-and-so had this many posts, engagements, and this many interactions on the post.
Okay.
I was like, what? And some of them were in the hundreds. Some of them were in the thousands. And they were thinking, well, I don't have anybody is not watching my page. Have you gone back and checked the analytics or the insights that Facebook, Instagram, and all of the other platforms give you? Have you really looked at the fact that you did have some interaction? And some of you I can name, you have had interaction, but you just don't know it. We haven't gone back to check to see what was working. Something is working. You have had increase over the last couple of years, but you don't think it was significant because of the six-figure people said that you're supposed to have thousands right now, but you increased, but you doubled your attendees. But you didn't think that was good enough. Now we talk about celebrating wins here, and we also talk about celebrating the wins, but then also you need to track and measure and see where your wins are, because you really did have some over the last year. Go back and run your numbers again. Just saying, So this is fun. Oh, what did you say, Terry? Something is working?
Yes, something is working. Something is always working. I think the problem is we don't focus on what is working long enough to feel good about what we're doing. We just, I'm just going to blow the whole thing up and forget it. Because people are telling us that it's not working, the people that we're listening to. And so we're buying into the hype. And the next thing you know, we just shutter our business. Yeah.
And someone that I was talking to, they were feeling really down about it. And when we wrote it up on the board, I was like, you doubled, you almost tripled what you did the last 2 years, but you're wanting to quit. And then I asked, well, what did you do differently that you doubled? What was the last event? You nearly tripled what you were doing. So what did you do differently? And it came down to making a phone call. Because we have this misunderstanding that Facebook and Twitter and all of that is going to solve your problem. All I got to do is post it, and people are going to come to my event. They're going to flock to my program. They're going to do all of that. That's not necessarily true. They will come more. Social media is more of awareness. And what did you say this morning, Terry? It's like, you went to Joann's, but you don't go to Joann's every morning, but you've seen their ads. You've seen
every day they are pinging me with an ad.
So they sent you something, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to go buy something from them.
Correct. And the other thing is, but when I get over there, I expect them to be available. And the other thing is, when I call them, I want someone to answer. I don't want to be sent necessarily to a robot. I don't want to have a robo answer. If I want to ask them a question, I want them to be accessible. And in our businesses, because we are individuals, we feel that when we leave a message, we will get an answer because we know that individual. So that's what makes you unique from large retailers and from people who don't want to be bothered with their customers and only want their customers to go online and buy what they want and go on about their business. That's not how we run our businesses.
No, you answer your phones. Go ahead, Alfredo. What were you going to say?
Well, I remember you guys coaching me on starting my online business. I'm slowly getting clientele, but you do kind of go back about the landing page issue. Well, I don't have a landing page yet, but I can consider ways of organizing my resumes as a form of landing page. So that's one idea. And so what I was saying is that we have to make yourselves available, and I've done that for some of my clients that when they have a question, if they need something, I've said, I'm right here for you. I'm ready. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. So
now that's a very good approach. Have you ever gone to a website and you need help and you went to ask them a question and there's no phone number anywhere on the website?
Right.
You can't call, you can't text, and the chat is closed.
That's correct. You're a business, and then people are coming to you for questions about your business, and you don't get a response from your questions. You're like, yeah, they don't care about getting new customers.
And so you go someplace else that's going to answer your question quickly. I'm not doing it. And then they want you to fill out the little box.
Survey?
No, not the survey, but the box for you to put your question in. Now you want me to write an essay on when I can just tell you what I'm looking for. But they want you to fill it out and then they'll get back to you in 24 hours.
And a lot of times you don't know what the question is. You know what I'm saying? Because if you knew what the question was, you might know more about how to fix it.
And you don't know how to articulate what's going on. How do you tell them the sound is like this. It sounds like that, and you can't. Sometimes you can't articulate it, and it's not cool when you call. You want to get help, and you try and get help, and there's nobody out there. So what we're telling you is be available for your people. Be available when somebody has a question. When they have a question, if you don't answer, they're going to go find somebody who answers. They're not waiting 24 hours.
Think about it this way. You're teaching your child to ride a bicycle, and they say, Mom, I'm falling. You say, send me a text. I don't know why I keep falling.
I'll text you right back if you send that text.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I keep falling, Mom. Text me and I'll get back to you.
We cannot be don't be that business that doesn't want to talk to people, because it's really not cool. And that was part of the thing. Okay. Talk to your people. Maybe you're the lady whose business, she was really making business, but she really didn't know that she was making business. She made business, she made more impact with her customers because she called them. She called everybody that she had been in business with before and just talked to them, had a conversation. Hey, I got a new event coming up. Since you attended my last one, I figured you might be interested in this one. So please, take a look, see if there's this is something that you're interested in. Then you send them over to your social media page to give them details about the event and a place to sign up, or you send them a link for them to sign up with details. But social media is all about giving them the details. It is not necessarily trying to get to buy right now.
And a lot of times, just from personal experience, is I'm ready to give the details to my clientele, but sometimes they're not ready to move forward because they're kind of like, okay, just give me those baby steps. Don't give me the
Yes.
whole shebang.
I am not ready for a PhD, Alfred. I need to know.
I want to kind of sidetrack. I do want to thank you, ladies, for helping encourage me in the past, and as you can see, I've improved
Yeah.
a little.
Hey.
Yay.
Yeah. So so that planning in the beginning really helped. And I managed to land maybe one client, and I'm still helping another person. Hopefully, he's tied up with his schedule, but it's helped me with the planning and being available. And
now you're creating a system so you can duplicate that system.
yes. Like for example, today actually, I met a pastor from a local church that's close to my neighborhood. He's been visiting our church to get a Bible study called Rooted program. And one of the things he mentioned was, Alfredo, I know your skills. I'll hire you the heartbeat. And I'm thinking, all right, let me see what I can do to help him. And so now I'm scheduled to meet him this afternoon to kind of assess his situation about live streaming his church and see where that takes me. So
very good.
And I think the Biz Chicks encouraging me to start my own business has helped. So just wanted to thank you for allowing me to be on your show. And
well,
we thank you for trusting us. Because you've been doing something else. We're always happy to help. Always happy to help.
And we
want to hear.
Excited to hear from you about what's working, so that if it's not working, we can help you tweak it.
Right.
Yeah, the other thing I wanted to mention was I have to make sure my health is in order, and that's the thing I kind of like forgot when I was trying to start a business. So I always put health in priority when you're starting any venture. So just wanted to give that little tidbit of advice to the entrepreneurs.
No, because if you're not healthy, we won't be seeing your business.
Because you can't show up, right? You can't show up in the marketplace. So maybe they should continue to tune into Healthy Habits with Robin Shimizu to help us stay on track as entrepreneurs. On Thursday, we talk about health.
Yes. And we just want to say thank you to everybody watching who stuck through the painful process this morning. You won't have to do that again. Now that Alfredo has set us straight on the proper way to multicast, you should do a video on that, Alfredo. Do a video training on the proper way to multicast with 2 programs, and then the proper way to multicast with 3. And just take them through the steps while you video yourself talking to the process. I think you can record your screen while you're talking. And able to help somebody and put it up someplace for people to.
Because obviously it's needed.
Yes, it is needed.
Yes,
the only thing with multicasting is if you do it often enough, you get better at it. But it's harder to track the chat. That's the other downside of multicasting is you'll have different chats coming in, but it's harder to track it if it's not being put into one little window for you. So
well, I see both chats on my window.
Yeah,
I'm looking at this.
Yeah, that's because of the way that I'm doing this.
Well, you're capturing it. Yeah,
I'm capturing the screen from I'm capturing the whole screen. Normally, I would not capture this entire screen. You wouldn't see all of the stuff on Facebook that you see, like us down in the bottom and all of that. You wouldn't see all of this. So, but Alfredo, I think when you're doing it, you can have like your phone to the side, like me, and I'm monitoring the Facebook chat.
Yeah, and I have mine over here on my iPad.
And the YouTube chat is already there. And because StreamYard allows you to comment within the chat, so I can make comments from here, as well as put banners up and all of that. I can do all of that from within StreamYard. So I like StreamYard for that. And Ecamm allows you to do those type of things too. So between the two of them, I'm going to figure this out. I will come up with a plan, because we need to have a plan. So as we wind up, we want to thank everybody for tuning in and going through the painful first part of this. Also want to thank you all for watching the replay. If you do that, please go and check your numbers. Those of you who have Facebook pages, because they tell you exactly how many people have been watching you or engaging with you, and you might want to go engage with them and say thank you for visiting or whatever it was. And then we have First Mondays coming up in March. We have a great speaker coming in. She's going to be talking about branding yourself, and that's with Robertson. So if you're in Sacramento area, please join us. I'm going to try and see if there's a way that we can stream that. The room is kind of dark sometimes, so I got to figure out a way to make that happen. And
we have
yes, the 23rd.
Yes, we have Broadcast Like a Pro coming up this weekend. Our workshop, it starts at 10. It's from 10 to 12. And we have 1 or 2 seats left. So if you'd like to attend that workshop, just direct message us, or you can go to Eventbrite, sign up for the workshop. Also, is it on our website, Fran?
Yeah, it could be. I will double check and make sure it's there, but it's definitely
on Eventbrite.
Eventbrite, and it should be on Facebook as well. So I will double check and make sure that everything is there for you.
Okay.
Alfredo put a link in here about how to first steps multicasting, and it was recorded for YouTube.
Very good.
I did want to
Thank
comment
you.
on that. The first steps is just literally just me trying to figure out it's an hour long. If you want to sit through it, you're more than welcome to, but there's little tidbits of nuggets in there that help me figure out how to multicast certain programs. The other link I put in, it's only on Facebook. It's the steps to multicast. It's basically what you saw earlier when I was doing the PowerPoint slide.
Yes.
It's more condensed 7-minute version of multicasting.
Oh, see, we like 7 minutes.
Yes.
Yes, 7 minutes is good. 7 minutes is good.
And that's what people are paying for, Alfredo. So they don't have to sit through an hour of figuring it out themselves. Why not just pay Al for the 7-minute video? Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Just stop the pain, pay somebody on. That is our time. Again, we apologize for the little rock. We got the turbulence smoothed out the turbulence. So we will be talking to you again next Monday. And then Tuesday, tomorrow, we got TJ from TJ Online going to be talking social media. And she has a challenge going on. 5-day stories challenge. Want to know more about that? Go look for TJ Online and take the story challenge, because you need to know how to love stories, know how to use them. And so we're looking forward to seeing your stories. And then on Wednesday, we got Coach Karen. Thursday, Happy Healthy Habits with Robin Shimizo. And Friday, we're talking tech. Hopefully, Alfredo will be available to talk tech with us and join us on the conversation. So, with that,
we're gonna end. I'm sorry. It's okay.
No, what were you going to say, Alf?
Well, I am going to be a master of ceremonies at a special event at my local church, Inglewood Southside Christian Church. It's Men's Day next week,
Oh,
and I'll be the masters of ceremonies in the evening. So I'm just gonna showcase my church as usual. We live stream the
Yay.
church services at 10:30, and I'm the guy that usually helps with the live streaming portion of the church. It is set up in a way now that people can just push a button and go live without me being there.
oh,
And
good. Good job.
Wow.
yeah, so now it's just a matter of finding willing volunteers to help us.
Okay.
So
Somebody push the button.
just
All
push the
right.
button.
Thank you, Alfredo. And great job. Yes, all you gotta do is push the button. Okay, we will see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much, and make it a great Monday. Enjoy your holiday. Do some planning.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye, Lakeisha. See you later, guys. Love you. Don't forget to go to the front of your own line. Bye-bye.
It's still live.
Yes, we are.
She's trying to end it. Keep smiling. Keep smiling. Oh, it's multicasting, so it's not like one stop. Oh.